Hey folks, it is Steve. I'm gonna give people a second to join the stream. Hey all, I'm gonna give people just a second to join the stream. So thanks for coming by, everyone, and thanks to our mods for being there as well. Garth is modding right now, so we're gonna do another stream after this. But we'll do this one first, and then we'll do the other one after it. Thanks, Barbara and Danny, for moderating as well. Again, sorry, I'm just letting people, file in so they can before I talk about it. Thanks, Rusty, for moderating too. Okay, so again, we're going to do this stream now, and then we'll do another stream after this. But I was informed today that our longtime viewer, now, I believe she's a viewer of both channels. I think she was a viewer of both Lookner and Agenda Free TV. I was informed by Freckles that Julie Graves has passed away. Many of you probably remember Julie from the chats. She was super positive and fun to have in the chats, and seemed like a really cool person. And I always enjoyed her interactions, and just like a fun, positive person. And I was told that Julie Graves sadly passed away. Freckles found this out, and Freckles told me that Garth actually confirmed it as well. So certainly want to pass along condolences to her family. And I don't really know much about it. I have a statement here that Freckles wanted me to read, so I'm going to read Freckles' statement. But I just want to let you guys know it's super sad. It's sad. Now, I don't really have the details on it. So let me read you. Again, Julie Graves, one of our viewers, has apparently passed away. Trap Lord says, I remember, she's been around for a long time. Yeah, she has watched this channel and Agenda Free TV for a long time. Yeah, she was here a lot. Sean says, I remember her. Malcolm says, condolences to her family. Yeah, it's really sad. All right, let me read you. Freckles actually sent me a statement that she wanted to read. This is from Freckles. I'm reading this for Freckles. She says, "Dear friends, as some of you have probably heard, we have lost a longtime viewer this August. God called our beautiful angel Julie Graves home. Julie, my sweet California girl, I hope you are okay with this. I think everyone who knew and loved you should know. But first, I offer my condolences to your family and friends and all of the viewers that loved you. I received a letter yesterday from Julie's mom that she passed away." Again, I'm reading this. This is from Freckles. I'm reading this from Freckles. The years of sweet memories we shared on the news streams, holiday streams, and then Discord, where you brought everyone so much light and love. I am forever grateful to have had a friend like you. You really could cheer anyone up. I remember when a troll was getting a boot in the stream, we would say, "Bye, Felicia," and it became our thing, and it still makes me smile. Or how you were the only one who knew that I was actually one of the Joannas. Is that true? Wow. And we laughed so hard, and you never told a soul. Is that true? Well, we can talk about that later. I am sure many others have memories because you are loved by all the mods and viewers. I will celebrate your life Love you always and never forget you, doll. No more stress, heartache, worries, or sickness. Please watch over all of our little family from heaven. As I would say, I'll catch you on the flip side. From the Lana Del Rey song California, I love you forever. Freckles, aka Felicia. And thank you so much, Freckles, for sharing that. That's really nice of you. And I really appreciate it. It's a very lovely tribute to Julie Graves. So, again, just our viewers, Julie Graves, she was a longtime viewer, and a lot of you knew her from the chat, has passed away. Just super, super sad. And again, condolences to her family. Yeah, it sucks. So yeah, if anybody has memories they want to post in the chat, Trap Lord says, I remember her from since when the Agenda Free started, basically. I don't have any information on how she passed away. I don't have any information about it. I don't know anything about the circumstances. I don't know how old she was either. But what I do know is she was like just a super fun, positive presence in the chat. She was also a great supporter of the channel, but that's secondary to her, she was just a fun person to have in the chat and positive, and made it more fun for everybody there. And a devoted viewer too, and it's just, it's really sad. Garth says she'll be missed. Danny James says she was very nice and supportive to me when I was a new mod for AFTV, and then when she joined Discord, we chatted often. Now Danny says she was 37. That's super sad. Danny James says she was 37. I didn't even know. Well, I don't know if she was sick or not. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Sarah says the channel has become more like family. It is. A lot of the people who watch are super close. Baggins says she was awesome. Loved her seeing Itsy Bitsy Spider. I never heard her sing. Jen says she was a beautiful singer. I don't have any information on if the family wants people to donate to anything. If I do get information about, the family saying, hey, if you want to donate something, you can donate to this charity or something, I'll pass it along. I'd like to send a donation myself, but I don't have that information yet. So if I do get it, I will let you know. Hayden says she was an incredible person in the Agenda Free TV community. I remember when I joined Agenda Free TV community in December 2018. I'm so lucky to talk to her on the chat. She'll sadly be missed. She'll be sadly missed. Thank you, Hayden. Danny says she was just a nice person all around. Garth says, I told her dad how she was loved in here and Discord and will be missed. He was super excited to hear she had so much family in here. Yeah, and maybe, I don't know if Garth or Freckles has email information, but if you want, maybe you can email her parents the link to this stream, and they can watch it after and they can read the comments. Although they might have to wait a day or so until the comments actually appear because of the live chat replay thing. So you can wait until the comments are up on live chat replay, which can take a day or two, and then maybe if somebody can link it to them, that'd be amazing. Jan says, we've lost a beautiful member of our family. So again, Julie Graves, a longtime viewer of this channel and Agenda Free TV, has sadly passed away. Hey, nothing like trolling on a broadcast when you're talking about the passing away of one of the viewers. That's pretty cool. You're a good person. Holly Metz says, such a loss, I am heartbroken. Joanne says, too young. I think John Gidry is referring to the trolls. I don't know where she was from. Even I honestly don't know where she was from. Rain Dancer says, my condolences to family and each other in here. Rest in peace, Julie. CRT says she was great to talk to in the chat. Bodo says, I remember Julie in the chats from way back when it began. Just so sad she's so young as well. LJD says, few weeks ago was going to ask if anyone has seen her around. Yeah, I haven't seen her. I hadn't seen her in a chat lately. Jendish says, I can just hear her laugh on all those late night voice chats in Discord. Such a treasure. Randy says, we are a family brought here by a love of the news coverage, and then that develops into a love of each other. We need to take care of each other. Garth says it wasn't COVID, but glad she can rest now. Garth talked to her father. So, I mean, there's really no good way to discuss it, but Julie, she was awesome. She was great. Plush Vader says she was a positive light in even some of the more dark episodes. She will be missed. Thank you for letting us know. What I'll do after the broadcast, I'll update the description, so it'll say in the description. Kimberly Peterson says she welcomed everyone, had a great spirit, and she will be truly missed. Vale says, we're all blessed that she touched our lives. Robin says, rest in peace, Julie. You know, and I gotta confess, I apologize about this. To be honest, this happens to me sometimes because I don't remember if Julie was a mod. And it just, you know, a lot of times we have so many viewers who are around all the time that there are people who are around all the time, and I know she was around all the time. I honestly can't remember if she was modding or not. I just didn't check. So someone can remind me. I honestly don't remember. And she might have been a mod for some of the time. Danny says she was not a mod. Okay. I mean, she was around all the time. Chris says, I know what it's like to lose someone. My mom died last year. Sorry to hear about that, Chris. It still hurts to this day. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace. I heard about it because Freckles reached out to me, and Freckles messaged me earlier today and said she had found out about it. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, so I apologize. Freckles had written me some stuff I'll leave it to Freckles to message. I had forgotten the initial email Freckles wrote me. She gave me a couple details, um, so I had forgotten about that. I was just kind of focused on the fact that she had passed away. Um, but I'll leave it to Freckles. Freckles, if you want to share any of the details, um, that's up to you because you're the one who knows them and you talked to, I think, her mom. So if Freckles wants to share any of the details, I'll leave that to Freckles. But I don't want to pass along things. You know, that they would that were not supposed to be passed along. Kimberly says, I wish I could give her mom a hug. I can't imagine her loss. Oh, and I'm sorry to hear about your son-in-law, Angie. Very sorry to hear about that. Thoughts with your family. It's terrible. So again, Julie Graves, our longtime viewer, has passed away. And apparently Danny said she was 37. Freckles says, I had not heard from Julie and sent her a care package. Her mom wrote me back saying she passed. So Julie actually sent her a care package. Freckles actually sent her a care package, not knowing she had passed away. Angie says, Julie was the first person to speak to me here. Cheryl says, we can choose to uplift each other and share and spread joy. Julie didn't as an inspiration. And, I think, one way we can honor Julie and carry on her spirit is to just, keep the chat a friendly and respectful and positive place. Because that's what she did. She was with all the garbage that goes on in the chat, especially on the other channel, but sometimes in this channel, not more on this channel from trolls. But, the fact that she was so positive all the time and just seemed like a really good person and just spread her positivity, I think, no better way to honor her and carry on her legacy than focus on that. Rusty says, R.I.P. neighbor. Wellness Sarah said she might have had a lot of going on and stayed positive regardless of everything. Yeah, I don't know what, if anything, was going on with her, since for the last couple of years. Danny says, if anyone needs anyone to talk to, there are always people in Discord. Feel free to join. Yeah, and that's really helpful. If you want to talk to somebody about it, I'm sure you can find people in the Discord who knew her and can share with you and talk. So thanks, Danny, for passing that along. Uchikavala says, we get to know chatters so well, it's such a loss to those who knew her. So, I don't know if we've ever had, we've had viewers get sick. Maybe we've had, I can't remember. So I don't know if we've had a viewer that someone who was around all the time pass away. We might have. It's been 2.5 years, so I apologize for forgetting. It certainly doesn't happen often. Yeah, about Ruben Urban. I emailed with Ruben a couple days ago, and he said he was feeling better. I don't have, specific details, but he said he was doing okay, so it was positive from him. So I'll let you know if I hear more. Garth says the Discord is like a big hug, best family here and there. Angie says if she had children, may God be with those precious little ones. Yeah, I don't know if she had kids. I know she had a family. She had parents who are still alive, apparently. So certainly condolences to the parents and the rest of the family. But again, Julie Graves passed away, one of our longtime viewers. Yeah, and thank you, Freckles, for passing it along. I mean, Freckles is the one who found out first. So I appreciate Freckles passing along so we could, share it and talk about it. Daniel's Life says, if anyone needs me, always on Discord, I'm always up for a chat. Thank you, Daniel. Can says she was a decent viewer since day one. I remember talking to her on the Hawaii streams. Yeah, and again, I don't know if we've had, I don't remember having somebody who was around all the time pass away on this channel before. Maybe it's happened, but if it's happened, hasn't happened often, but I don't remember it. It might have happened without me knowing about it, too. Tony says, way too young, rest in peace. Ben says, this is just sad. Yeah, it's very sad. Rising Gamer says, very sad news to us all, and may we continue her legacy in the chat. Keep kind, positive, and just how she would have wanted. Exactly. Oh, Rusty says she might have even been watching since I was on Right Side Broadcasting. It's true, she might have been. So she might have been here for this whole thing. Linda says, prayers for the rest of our ill chatters to have complete recoveries. MS says that recently there might have been another viewer who passed away. I can't remember it. It might have happened, though, certainly. Mercy said she had some people she knew pass away recently. She says you just never know. "22 Island says, I remembered her name, rest in peace. Brett says there was a moderator on RSBN that passed away. Again, I might just not remember, but it doesn't happen often. Lynn says she had a scare this week. Lynn, I hope you take care and feel better. Trolling Revolution says, we used to joke around in the voice chat a lot. Rest in peace. Gail says, I started with RSBN also. Rest in peace, Julie. Oh, Brett says Pam C. from RSBN, who was Ahmad, passed away not too long ago. I didn't know that. That's sad to hear. I did not know that. Thoughts with her family. Freckles says, I knew something was not right, sent her a care package, but she never got to open it. Her parents are giving the gifts to her nieces. So again, Julie has passed away. I know Freckles and Garth spoke to, I think they each spoke to one of her parents. So they're the people who might have more details. But just super sad, super sad. And we've been just taking some comments on the air. And again, if I get some kind of information about, is there going to be some kind of place that the parents want to donate or something, or say in her name, I will pass that along. I just don't have that information right now. CRT says she told me she followed from RSBN. Wellness Sarah says, thought she was Ahmad because I heard her name all the time. I guess she was just that memorable. I hope the family can find peace. We'll be thinking about them. Danny says, we'll dedicate a channel to her memory in Discord. Oh, that's cool. So there'll be like a room in the Discord where people can go, a channel, and talk about it. That's very nice, Danny. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know when it happened. Yeah, and Garth says, she was a big supporter of the channel. She did donate a lot. So that's not more important. That's not as important as her. I don't want to minimize that, but at the same time, I'd be just as sad if she didn't donate at all and she was still the really positive presence she was. But yeah, she also was a big supporter of the channel too, as I said earlier. So super sad, but really gonna miss her presence in the chats. And I know she was friends with a bunch of the viewers and talked to them off the air. But that's good that Danny says he's going to create a room a channel in the Discord so people can talk about it. Cool. So I would again encourage people there'll be people talking about this on the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord chat, one of the mods will post a link to the Discord. Plush Vader says, a few years back on an online game I played, someone I played with for 4 years died, and we had a memorial for her, and it felt odd being sad for someone you never met, but it is one of those days. All right, I'll take a few more comments here about Julie Graves. Cheryl lost a daughter. I'm sorry to hear that, Cheryl. Cheryl says, so she has empathy for Julie's parents. I'm sorry to hear that, Cheryl. KJ says, condolences to those that were close. Lee County says, I'm really sorry for the loss. Trolling Revolution says almost every night or weekend we would do singing competitions in Discord, and we had so much fun. Just wanted to let you know you create a great community. That's really cool. I didn't even know about the singing competitions in Discord. CRT, I'll probably mention it on Agenda Free TV, and I'll just direct people to this stream. Oh, the stream was hidden? Yeah, I mean, the Autobot might have gotten the stream. It'll be visible later. Yeah, this let's see. I don't know if the stream is hidden. Let me see here. It might be hidden because it has the phrase "sad news" in the title, so it might have hidden it. Nope, it's not hidden. It's not hidden. It's still there. I just looked at a subscription feed. It's not hidden. But I mean, streams can get hidden, but this is not hidden. Freckles says, I remember on Steve's birthday we donated and started a little train, but did not realize it was a COVID stream. That was all Julie's doing. Joseph Harper says, prayers for those who are sick and who have been sick and family members who've lost a loved one. Everyone stay safe and stay strong. Norma says, we get to know each other through these chats, and it's generally sad if anyone in our community experiences any sadness or heartbreak. Jendish says she always loved to try new products she would find online just like Steve, LOL. Yeah, it's nice to hear thanks for passing along those specific memories. I hadn't heard a bunch of those things about her, so it's nice to hear. Misha says, I hate this news. All right, I'll take a few more comments if anybody has any memories they want to pass along of her, but also remember people will be discussing it in the chat, in the Discord as well. So if you're watching this after the fact, go to the Discord if you want to discuss it more, because people will be there talking about it. Lynn says, I need help in Discord. Danny James can post an email address that you can write to for help in Discord, because I know Discord can be a little confusing for people when they start using it, but Danny can post an email address that you can write to for help. Hang on a second here. LJD says, I wish I could have talked to her one last time. Flowers says, R.I.P. Julie. All right, so again, hey, thanks, V-Train. I'll pass along in the future if I hear where her family wants donations sent. I'll certainly let you know. Again, Julie Graves, longtime viewer, huge positive presence in the chats on both channels. Big supporter of the channels. She passed away recently, and we've just been here paying tribute to her. So, so I appreciate everybody writing in. I'm sorry to pass along such sad news. And let's keep her in our thoughts and just carry on being positive. Again, as I said earlier, I think it's the best way to pay tribute to her and carry on her legacy is to be a positive, good presence like she was. All right. So I am going to wrap up this live stream. I think in a little bit we're going to do another stream separate from this one, but I wanted to do this as a separate stream. And again, I would encourage everybody, because I'm guessing some people want to discuss it more, go to the Discord. Danny said he's creating a channel in the Discord, basically, you know, like a chat room to talk about Julie. So you can go there and share your thoughts and memories at the Discord. Well, I don't know if Danny's still there. Oh, Danny, I think Danny posted that email before. Thanks, Danny, for posting the Discord help me email too. And thank you again, Freckles, for letting me know and for the lovely tribute. And also Garth for passing along the information as well. Uftapal says, hundreds of people who've never met each other, yet we feel we know one each other. We feel like family. Sam Clem said, you knew Julie in the chat. Very sorry. She was a big supporter. And Mr. Top says, rest in peace. All right, so just, you know, thanks to Julie for sharing so many times with everybody here. I so appreciate that she spent so much of her time, you know, she shared so much of her time with us in the chats and on the videos. So thanks to her. I hope she rests in peace. And certainly condolences to her family. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this stream. And thanks for all your comments. Hopefully, Julie's folks can see this video in like a couple days when the live chat replay actually is working. It can take a little while, and then they can read all your comments. So I'm guessing Julie's family will really like to see your comments that you've been leaving. Yeah, Rusty, I already mentioned before, if maybe Garth or Freckles can pass along the link to this video. But the live chat replay is going to be on. It just takes a little while to appear. Chris Lund, I do not know when she was last in the chat. I do not know. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap up this live stream. I do anticipate doing another stream in a little bit, like a more regular stream on this channel. But thank you, everyone, for coming by to this stream and sharing your thoughts and both mourning and celebrating Julie. I appreciate you being here. And thanks for making this, you know, the community such a family on these two channels. That's you guys doing that, so I really do appreciate that. Okay, so again, I'm going to sign off now. We'll do another stream in a little bit, and you can go to the Discord to talk about this more. And so that's it. So rest in peace, Julie Graves, and let's all carry on her spirit of positivity in the chats going forward. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you guys in a little bit.